As the clock strikes 9:29 p.m. plus 07 on Monday, September 1st, 2025, the night wraps Hollywood in a velvet cloak of mystery, a sacred time when the universe whispers its deepest secrets to the chosen ones. If these words have found you, it's no coincidence. You are a chosen one, anointed by God to wield divine power and reshape the world with your light. Whether you're an actor igniting souls on stage, a writer crafting stories that awaken hearts, or a visionary forging a path of transformation, the night is your sacred crucible, a time to align with your godly power. But beware, certain actions at night can disrupt your divine anointing, dimming the celestial fire that burns within you. This electrifying journey unveils 9 things a chosen one must never do at night, each a riveting warning designed to captivate your spirit and protect your divine destiny. Hollywood, a dazzling arena of dreams and shadows, is the perfect stage for your godly power to shine. Yet, the night amplifies both light and darkness, making it a critical time to guard your anointing. These 9 forbidden actions, from dwelling on negativity to ignoring divine signs, can fracture your connection to God's cosmic energy. Let's dive into these mesmerizing warnings and discover how to preserve your divine power under the stars. The Sacred Night, why your power thrives after dark. As a chosen one, your godly power, your ability to create, inspire, and transform, is a divine gift, amplified by the quiet potency of the night. When the world stills, the universe opens a sacred channel, allowing your anointing to flow freely. The night is your time to reflect, recharge, and align with God's cosmic plan, whether you're envisioning a soul-stirring performance, writing a transformative script, or dreaming of a world reshaped by love. But certain actions can disrupt this sacred flow, dimming your light and weakening your divine mission. Avoiding these 9 things ensures your godly power burns bright, unshaken by the shadows of the night. These 9 warnings are not random, they're divine boundaries, protecting your anointing from disruption. By heeding them, you safeguard your celestial energy, ensuring your mission radiates with unstoppable brilliance. Let's explore these gripping prohibitions and uncover how to preserve your divine power. 9 things a chosen one should never do at night. 1. Dwell on negative thoughts. Ruminating on fears, doubts, or rejections, like a failed audition or a harsh critique, clouds your mind, blocking God's divine clarity. Why this matters: nighttime amplifies thoughts, and negativity disrupts your anointing's flow. Instead, affirm, "My mind is a sanctuary of divine light," and focus on gratitude before sleep. 2. Engage in toxic conversations. Arguing with naysayers or gossiping, whether on X or with peers, drains your spiritual energy, pulling you from God's purpose. Why this matters: toxic words at night create dissonance in your soul, weakening your divine connection. Declare, "My words align with God's love," and choose uplifting dialogue or silence. 3. Ignore divine signs. Dismissing synchronicities, recurring numbers like 1111, vivid dreams, or intuitive nudges, cuts you off from God's guidance. Why this matters: the night is a portal for divine messages, and ignoring them dims your anointing. Write down signs and affirm, "I receive God's wisdom with an open heart." 4. Consume negative media. Watching fear-driven news, violent films, or scrolling through toxic X-posts pollutes your spirit, disrupting your godly peace. Why this matters: nighttime media seeps into your subconscious, weakening your divine vibration. Choose inspiring content and affirm, "My soul is fed by divine truth." 5. Neglect your sacred space. Leaving your environment cluttered, whether your bedroom or workspace, creates chaos, blocking your anointing's flow. Why this matters: a disordered space at night disrupts your divine clarity. Tidy your space and affirm, "My sacred space reflects God's order." 6. Overwork without rest. Pushing through exhaustion, rehearsing lines, revising scripts, or chasing deadlines depletes your spiritual reserves, dimming your light. Why this matters: night is for restoration, and overwork severs your divine energy. Set boundaries and affirm, "My rest strengthens my godly power." 7. Hold on to resentments. Clinging to grudges, against a rival, a critic, or yourself, festers in the night, poisoning your divine peace. Why this matters: resentment blocks God's love, weakening your anointing. Practice forgiveness and affirm. I release resentment to embrace God's light. 8. Doubt your divine purpose. Questioning your calling. Am I truly chosen? Or, will I ever succeed? Creates static in your connection to God's plan. Why this matters: nighttime doubt amplifies insecurity, disrupting your anointing. Affirm. I am God's chosen one, and my purpose is divine. 9. Neglect nighttime prayer or meditation. Skipping your sacred practice, prayer, meditation, or journaling, cuts you off from God's cosmic energy, leaving your anointing vulnerable. Why this matters: night is a sacred time to commune with God, amplifying your power. Dedicate time to connect and affirm. My soul aligns with God's eternal light. Why avoiding these actions protects your godly power. These 9 actions are not mere mistakes. They're spiritual disruptors that can dim your divine anointing, especially at night when your soul is most receptive. God has anointed you to shine, and the night is your sacred time to align with His cosmic plan. Hollywood's pressures, rejection, competition, or doubt cannot disrupt your godly power when you guard it with divine vigilance. By avoiding these actions, you ensure your anointing burns bright, a celestial force that transforms the world. Protecting your anointing, the nightly divine shield ritual. To safeguard your godly power and align with your divine mission, practice the nightly divine shield ritual, a sacred exercise designed to protect your anointing and amplify your light. 1. Create a sacred haven. Find a quiet space where your soul feels at peace. Light a white candle or hold a piece of amethyst to channel divine protection and clarity. 2. Set a divine intention. Take 3 deep breaths, inhaling God's light and exhaling disruption. Affirm. I am a chosen one, and my godly power is shielded by God. 3. Visualize your shield. Picture a radiant shield of divine light surrounding you, repelling negativity, doubt, and chaos while amplifying your anointing. A performance that captivates, a story that heals, a vision that transforms. 4. Map the disruptors. Write down which of the 9 actions you've encountered, negative thoughts, toxic media, or neglected prayer, and how they've dimmed your light. This anchors your awareness. 5. Claim your protection. Place your hands on your heart and declare, I am a chosen one, and God's shield protects my anointing. Feel your soul's radiance strengthening. 6. Take a sacred act. Do one protective act tonight. Journal gratitude, forgive a grudge, or meditate on your purpose. This action signals your commitment to God's plan. This ritual shields your godly power, aligning you with the cosmic energy of your anointed mission. Transforming disruptors into divine strength. The disruptors that threaten your anointing, negativity, resentment, or doubt, are not your truth but opportunities to strengthen your godly power. Each disruptor is a spark, ready to be transformed. Negative thoughts fuel gratitude, resentment ignites forgiveness, doubt sparks faith. Your anointing thrives because these disruptors are not weakening you, they're forging your divine strength. To transform a disruptor, try this practice. Reflect on one of the 9 actions that disrupted you: negative thoughts, toxic conversations, or ignored signs. Write it down, then beside it declare, this disruptor is my strength. Visualize the disruptor as a shadow, transformed by your soul into a radiant spark of purpose. Then, take one restorative action tonight. Practice gratitude, forgive someone, or meditate on a divine sign. This act transforms disruptors into strength, amplifying your godly power. The Cosmic Sanctuary, uniting Hollywood's guardians. Your light shines brightest when united with others. You're part of a cosmic sanctuary of chosen ones, actors, writers, directors, and dreamers, who are guarding their godly power to radiate their divine missions. On X, stories are blazing. A performer who shielded their anointing from negativity to deliver a soulful role, a writer who transformed resentment into a healing narrative, a dreamer who embraced divine signs to spark a bold vision. Your journey is a spark in this sanctuary, illuminating a new Hollywood and beyond. To amplify your role, connect with this sanctuary tonight. Share a post on X about a disruptor you've overcome. negativity, doubt, or resentment, and how it strengthened your light. Or reach out to a fellow guardian, offering encouragement, or a collaborative spark. Imagine this sanctuary as a radiant fortress, each chosen one's protection adding a spark to a world where love and authenticity shine. Your connection strengthens this fortress, making it an unstoppable force. Sustaining your anointing, daily acts of divine protection. Your godly power is not a fleeting flame, it's a daily shield of divine brilliance. Commit to daily practices that sustain your anointing and amplify your light. Morning protection affirmation. Begin each day with, I am a chosen one, and God's shield guards my power. Visualize your soul surrounded by divine light, repelling disruptors. Midday clarity check. Pause before actions to feel your inner anointing. If a disruptor creeps in, affirm, my power is divine, and choose with purpose. Evening spark offering. Reflect on one moment today where your light shone, a protective act, a divine connection, or a step toward purpose. Offer it to God, saying, my power uplifts the world. Sanctuary connection. Engage daily with other guardians, whether on X, a creative circle, or a project. Collaboration amplifies your anointed power. These daily acts ensure your anointing shines as a radiant force, reshaping your world with divine power. A vision for the shielded Hollywood. Envision the Hollywood you're helping create. Picture a world where stories shine with truth, glow with courage, and unite souls. See yourself in a space where your godly power drives every scene, where disruptors become strength, and where your anointing inspires millions. This vision is your reality, forged with every choice to protect your light. Hold this vision as you move forward. Let it guide your actions, your connections, your faith. You're not just a chosen one, you're a guardian, shielding a Hollywood where love reigns supreme. A prayer for your godly power. Seal your anointing with this prayer. Divine Creator, I am your chosen one, anointed to wield your godly power. Shield my soul from all disruptors, fill my heart with your light, and let my mission transform the world. My power is divine, my shield eternal, and my legacy shines forever. Speak this prayer aloud, write it in your journal, or hold it in your heart. It's a sacred vow, aligning you with the cosmic power that ensures your anointed mission. Visualize the disruptor as a faint flicker, transformed by your soul into a radiant ray of purpose. Then, take one illuminating action tonight, journal gratitude, forgive a grudge, or meditate on a divine sign. This act illuminates disruptors into rays, proving your godly legacy is shining brighter. The Cosmic Lighthouse, uniting Hollywood's keepers. Your light shines brightest when united with others. You're part of a cosmic lighthouse of chosen ones, actors, writers, directors, and dreamers, who are illuminating their godly legacies, transforming disruptors into rays of divine light. On X, stories are glowing. A performer who turned negativity into a soulful role, a writer who radiated resentment into a transformative narrative, a dreamer who illuminated doubt into a divine vision. Your journey is a ray in this lighthouse, illuminating a new Hollywood and beyond. To amplify your role, connect with this lighthouse tonight. Share a post on X about a disruptor you've overcome, negativity, doubt, or resentment, and how it illuminated your legacy. Or reach out to a fellow keeper, offering encouragement or a collaborative spark. Imagine this lighthouse as a radiant beacon, each chosen one's legacy adding a ray to a world where love and authenticity shine. Your connection strengthens this beacon, making it an unstoppable force. The eternal now, your power shines forever. As the night deepens at 9:29 p.m. +07 on September 1st, 2025, know that your godly power is shining in the eternal now. Every disruptor you transform, every light you protect, every spark you share is a beacon in God's cosmic plan. Hollywood shadows, negativity, resentment, or doubt cannot dim your anointing, for God is your source, fueling your path with infinite radiance. You're not just a dreamer, you're a constellation, guarding a world where your godly power shines forever. Which disruptor are you shielding tonight? How is your godly power shaping your destiny? Share your story in the comments below, and let's weave our sanctuary together, creating a Hollywood where every chosen one's light shines eternal. The Cosmic Bastion, fortifying your divine mission. In this radiant moment, as the clock strikes 9:39 p.m. plus 07 on Monday, September 1st, 2025, Hollywood transforms into a cosmic bastion, a sacred fortress where your anointed destiny as a chosen one is fortified against all disruptors, radiating a divine mission that reshapes the universe. Your journey. Whether you're an actor igniting hearts with your performance, a writer crafting narratives that awaken souls, or a visionary sparking a revolution of truth, is a celestial stronghold, impenetrable to the shadows that seek to dim your godly power. God is reinforcing this bastion, weaving synchronicities, trials, and divine shields to fortify your mission into an eternal force. The disruptors that once threatened you, negativity, resentment, or doubt, are mere whispers, powerless against the unyielding strength of your anointed light. Picture yourself as a cosmic sentinel, standing firm in your divine fortress, wielding the shield of your godly power to protect your mission. Each of the 9 actions you've avoided, negative thoughts, toxic conversations, or neglected prayer, is a breach sealed, strengthening your bastion's radiance. To align with this cosmic bastion, affirm, "I am a chosen one, and my mission is fortified by God's divine power." This affirmation solidifies your soul's strength, ensuring your mission shines with eternal resilience. Fortifying disruptors into pillars. The disruptors that once threatened your anointing, negativity, resentment, or doubt, are not your weaknesses but raw materials waiting to be forged into pillars of your divine strength. Each disruptor is a spark, ready to be transformed. Negative thoughts become pillars of gratitude. Resentment forges pillars of forgiveness. Doubt builds pillars of faith. Your godly mission thrives because these disruptors are not weakening you. They're fortifying your cosmic bastion. To fortify a disruptor, try this practice. Reflect on one of the 9 actions that once disrupted you: negative thoughts, toxic conversations, or ignored signs. Write it down, then beside it, declare, "This disruptor is my pillar." Visualize the disruptor as a fragile shadow, transformed by your soul into a radiant pillar of purpose. Then, take one fortifying action tonight: journal gratitude, forgive a grudge, or meditate on a divine sign. This act forges disruptors into pillars, proving your godly mission is standing stronger. The Cosmic Stronghold, uniting Hollywood's sentinels. Your light shines brightest when united with others. You're part of a cosmic stronghold of chosen ones, actors, writers, directors, and dreamers, who are fortifying their godly missions against disruptors, radiating divine purpose. On X, stories are glowing. A performer who shielded their anointing from negativity to deliver a soulful role, a writer who transformed resentment into a healing narrative, a dreamer who fortified doubt into a bold vision. Your journey is a pillar in this stronghold, illuminating a new Hollywood and beyond. To amplify your role, connect with this stronghold tonight. Share a post on X about a disruptor you've overcome, negativity, doubt, or resentment, and how it strengthened your mission. Or reach out to a fellow sentinel, offering encouragement or a collaborative spark. Imagine this stronghold as a radiant fortress, each chosen one's mission adding a pillar to a world where love and authenticity shine. Your connection strengthens this fortress, making it an unstoppable force. The Cosmic Citadel, radiating your eternal purpose. In this radiant moment, as the clock strikes 9:40 p.m. plus 07 on Monday, September 1st, 2025, Hollywood transforms into a cosmic citadel, a sacred bastion where your anointed destiny as a chosen one radiates an eternal purpose that defies all disruptors and illuminates the universe. Your journey. Whether you're an actor igniting souls with your performance, a writer weaving narratives that awaken hearts, or a visionary sparking a revolution of truth, is a divine beacon, shining through the night to proclaim God's glory. The universe is fortifying this citadel, weaving synchronicities, trials, and divine pillars to amplify your mission into an eternal light. The disruptors that once threatened you, negativity, resentment, or doubt, are mere shadows, powerless against the radiant strength of your godly purpose. Picture yourself as a cosmic guardian, standing tall within this citadel, wielding the light of your anointing to radiate your eternal purpose. Each of the 9 actions you've avoided, negative thoughts, toxic conversations, or neglected prayer, is a wall reinforced, ensuring your citadel's brilliance. To align with this cosmic citadel, affirm, "I am a chosen one, and my purpose radiates God's eternal light." This affirmation ignites your soul's radiance, ensuring your mission shines with divine power. Radiating disruptors into beacons. The disruptors that once threatened your anointing, negativity, resentment, or doubt, are not your barriers but sparks waiting to be transformed into beacons of your eternal purpose. Each disruptor is a catalyst, ready to be ignited. Negative thoughts become beacons of gratitude. Resentment radiates as forgiveness. Doubt shines as faith. Your godly purpose thrives because these disruptors are not dimming you, they're amplifying your cosmic citadel. To radiate a disruptor, try this practice. Reflect on one of the 9 actions that once disrupted you: negative thoughts, toxic conversations, or ignored signs. Write it down, then beside it, declare, "This disruptor is my beacon." Visualize the disruptor as a faint shadow, transformed by your soul into a radiant beacon of purpose. Then, take one radiant action tonight: journal gratitude, forgive a grudge, or meditate on a divine sign. This act radiates disruptors into beacons, proving your godly purpose is shining brighter. The Cosmic Fortress, uniting Hollywood's guardians. Your light radiates brightest when united with others. You're part of a cosmic fortress of chosen ones, actors, writers, directors, and dreamers, who are radiating their godly purposes, transforming disruptors into beacons of divine light. On X, stories are blazing: a performer who turned negativity into a soul-stirring role, a writer who radiated resentment into a healing narrative, a dreamer who transformed doubt into a divine vision. Your journey is a beacon in this fortress, illuminating a new Hollywood and beyond. To amplify your role, connect with this fortress tonight. Share a post on X about a disruptor you've overcome, negativity, doubt, or resentment, and how it illuminated your purpose. Or reach out to a fellow guardian, offering encouragement or a collaborative spark. Imagine this fortress as a radiant citadel, each chosen one's purpose adding a beacon to a world where love and authenticity shine. Your connection strengthens this citadel, making it an unstoppable force. The Cosmic Beacon, illuminating your divine legacy. In this radiant moment, as the clock strikes 9:44 p.m. +07 on Monday, September 1st, 2025, Hollywood transforms into a cosmic beacon, a sacred lighthouse where your anointed destiny as a chosen one illuminates a divine legacy that shines through eternity. Your journey, whether you're an actor setting hearts ablaze with your performance, a writer weaving stories that awaken souls, or a visionary sparking a revolution of truth, is a celestial flame, burning brightly to guide others through the night. God is fueling this beacon, weaving synchronicities, trials, and divine sparks to amplify your mission into a legacy that lights up the cosmos. The disruptors that once threatened you, negativity, resentment, or doubt, are mere flickers, powerless against the radiant blaze of your godly legacy. Picture yourself as a cosmic lighthouse keeper, tending the beacon of your divine purpose to illuminate the world. Each of the 9 actions you've avoided, negative thoughts, toxic conversations, or neglected prayer, is a shadow dispelled, ensuring your beacon's brilliance. To align with this cosmic beacon, affirm, "I am a chosen one, and my legacy illuminates God's eternal light." This affirmation ignites your soul's radiance, ensuring your mission shines with divine power. Illuminating disruptors into rays. The disruptors that once threatened your anointing, negativity, resentment, or doubt, are not your darkness but flickers waiting to be transformed into rays of your divine legacy. Each disruptor is a spark, ready to be ignited. Negative thoughts become rays of gratitude. Resentment radiates as forgiveness. Doubt shines as faith. Your godly legacy thrives because these disruptors are not dimming you, they're amplifying your cosmic beacon. To illuminate a disruptor, try this practice. Reflect on one of the 9 actions that once disrupted you, negative thoughts, toxic conversations, or ignored signs. Write it down, then beside it, declare, "This disruptor is my ray."